lights. Very not produced.
What's going on, we're right to welcome back another video. Today I'm doing a breakdown of one of the songs off of my newest EP that just dropped a couple weeks ago. The EP is called Breakout. If you haven't heard it yet and you would like to, go stream it. It's on all platforms. Name's Promo Rights, obviously. Today I'm going to be breaking down the song Muscle Memory. It is the only collab on the EP, and it's with Sapphi, and he is going to give us a little rundown on how he actually made the sound as well. The little bleep loop sound, that's what he contributed to the song. So, alright, I guess let's just get started. Alright, so this is the Big Boy project. It's got about 50 tracks, including automation clips. Let's just start with the intro here. We've got this pad. Yeah, we got this pad here. That you hear, and that is just a pad of the drop loop, which is just this, which that's what Sapphi made. And I've done the blur, I've done the pad making tutorials, and I've explained how I make pads, like how I turn this into this. I've done it multiple times in other tutorials, so it's just in Edison. Yeah, it's just in Edison, and then there's this, you drag the audio file in there, and then you click blur, and you can mess around with it and make it a cool pad. So then you have this like little chop thing that's slowly fading in over time. And it has some ring mod on it just to make it a bit crunchy. Took out a bit of the high end just because I guess it was just too much. And then just a reverb automation. And it sounds like this normally. We just have this FX. Shout out Laxity. And then we've got the melody in the intro. This is from Flex, and it's called Pitched Saws. So we got a bit of the pad just kind of looping here. Sounds pretty cool. We got just a Ricky Remedy clap. And then a snare as well. And then you got a 808. Again, a Ricky Remedy 808. And then we got a little vocal here. All it's got is some delay. So all that together, it sounds like this. There's also just this little, and then we have the build-up. Now, it's not a build-up. It's just kind of a rise. It's very ambient kind of rise into the drop. We got this more Ricky Remedy stuff and a little Laxity sound here. This is, again, this is more of the this is more of this, just another kind of pad. I turned it down 12 semitones, so a whole octave, and then I put the same loop through another mixer, and it has a reverb and a gross beat automation just slowly. So what the gross beat is doing is it's like this volume gate, so it makes it sound really like choppy at the start, and then it's slowly kind of think of it as like an auto pan filter a little bit. Then we have this little riser, and we're just slowly turning it up. Then I have another pad. This might just be the bleep loop loop again, but it's just turned up all the way, or turned up an octave. So that's literally that. That's the buildup. I didn't really want to do like a humongous buildup because the song is so simple. So, all right, let's get into the drop.
You're in for a little shock.
Alright, so I'm going to show the clip of Sapphi's little breakdown of this main sound. So go on, Sapphi, go ahead.
First thing I did was I took one of my glitches, I cut it off, and then I pitched it up and down a few times to give it some sort of like tonalization, I think that's the word for it, and to make it like less repetitive and more interesting. That's really the only thing I did for that one, and then I just sent it over to him and he just did whatever the hell he did. I wasn't even there for like most of the stuff. And then for the second part, it's like I think this is the second drop. This. My ears hurt. So the story behind this was when we were making the second drop, he told me to go crazy with the second part, so I took that into mine and then I did all of this. So the way I made it was the same way with like taking apart the glitch or whatever. Cutting it off a little bit more and then playing with frequency shifting and transposing without the warp. And as you can see, it makes it sort of like shorter or like longer. And then frequency shift it. Here, I'll demonstrate. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Mr. Sapphi. Appreciate it. Now, let's just go in order here of what we've got. So, I just manually just turn down the pitch for some transition, and then I turn it back up. So as you can see, it's normal pitch, and then it's down an octave. Just some more variation going on, and the same thing is going on here. Now, I did all of this basically pretty much, but what I wanted to keep important was Sapphi's part. So visually I did more, and I did more of the arranging, but I wanted to make sure Sapphi's main bass sound really stood out in the song. So that's why it sounds super simple. So I'll just start with the sub here. Very simple sub pattern. Where is it? Right here. It's the crow sub pattern that I always use. Go into, you turn off both oscillators, turn on sub, sine wave, noise on, J60, pitch all the way up, FX, turn on distortion, go to ASIM mode, click this and go to ASIM, and then hit the drive around 30 to 40%. So that's how the sub was made. We have our kick. Really nice boomy kick. It's got nothing on it. Got absolutely nothing on it. It's completely dry. We got a laxity snare. This has a Camel Crusher with the preset British Clean. I use that preset a lot. There's this little clap here. Just for some cool kind of percussion variation and some cool flow change. We have this open hat that actually acts like a ride. Why do I not declick anything, dude? You don't really hear it in the song, but it is there. It's kind of one of those things that just you kind of feel instead of hear. And that's very important. We got some effects. And you hear this a lot. It's kind of one of those little fills. And then we go on to this B section where we have this vocal. Man, I used a lot of Ricky Remedy stuff on this song, but I wanted to use it in a different way, so I guess that makes it hopefully a little better. Just kind of a little like wavy vocal thing. I think it's really cool. We got this wow auto-tune thing. Where is this even from? Oh, decap pack. Okay, cool. We've got this part, the next 8 bars. We've got this little blip. And it sounds a bit atonal, but when you put it with this and all the other sounds that are playing, it works. We've got, oh, that's the bop, shout out. We've got my Hugh K-like vocal. I think this is from a Billie Eilish acapella, if I remember correctly. And I just took a snippet of that acapella and I made it into like a little chop. So it's kind of like what Hugh K did on his Heartbreak remix and Encrypt. I think it's really cool. Adds a lot of flavor again. All right, so what I did here for the last 8 bars, is this 8? 8 bars. The whole drop is 32 bars, so I put in the bleep bloop back in, but I think I reversed it. Yeah, I reversed it, turned it down 12 semitones, and I just went completely nuts with the pitch, or I just turned the pitch automation and just went completely nuts on the frequency shifter automation clip, as you can see there. So it just adds, again, just adding more flavor, just continuing the variation, but not too much. Got a little vocal here. And we've got some synths that start on the B section of the drop. Just for a bit more beef, got this industrial noise loop. I actually have used this in a couple of other songs. I don't think they're really out yet, but I love that sound so much. And did I do some pitch automation with this? I did. Okay, cool. I didn't even remember that. We got a little stereolator. Just for some bit more beef in the high end. And then we have here a side-chained thing of the pad here in the build-up. And that plays throughout the whole thing. Just to add some bit of ambience so it doesn't sound too dry. Same intro here basically, and this we kind of do the same thing here. Sapphi kind of goes over this, but we I did tell him to go crazy with the just changed up a bit of the flow with these effects and stuff. The vocal here is not 1 2 1 2, it's a 1 2 kind of thing, so that's like basically half. This pattern is pretty much the same. This is different. It's basically this, but in a pad. So we did the same thing in the first drop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We just do some... Just do an outro, bring this back, and then there's a nice little Jaquee impact. I gotta sneeze. Thank you. Let me know what song that you guys want to see next broken down. I'm not going to do every single song from the EP, but I will, I think, do 1 or 2 more. So I have a poll in my announcements on Discord. If you scroll up a little bit, you will see you'll see a straw poll, and you can choose which song you want to choose. Muscle Memory was the #1, the top chosen song, and Breakout and E are tied. So I'll have to see which one I want to do next. But if you haven't answered and you want to, go check that out. Join my Discord. By the way, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. I've got a couple ideas that I want to do for that. Again, it's been awesome. You guys have been awesome. I really appreciate the love and support that you guys have been giving me over the past 8 months. It's been awesome. It's been great. Amazing. I this is gonna sound cheesy, but I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to, you know, get to this level. I was just kind of inspired by the reaction YouTubers at the time, and I was like, why not try it out myself? And so it's been fun, and I'm gonna keep doing it as long as I hopefully want to, which I hope that's a very long time. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you please like it and subscribe button, and I'm gonna see y'all later. All right, bye bye.